hear me? Is it fine? All right. As introduced, my name is Kagiso Ashley Leshaba, right right here in Mamelodi. I'm the co-founder of Collage Culture Lifestyle Restaurant. From 2018, it was founded by myself and my younger brother, Kabelo, who's currently at the restaurant right now. It was first started when I was working for the SAPS. So in 2018, actually, the building that we're using right now, Kiko High, so the building was supposed to be a internet cafe. That didn't work out. My older brother was supposed to run that. So that space we decided to utilize as a restaurant. In the beginning, we didn't have an idea of what we wanted to sell. So initially it was just horegisa, the wings and chips and salads and all that stuff. And only, I think a year later, we decided horegisa sparto, you call it kota, your dagus, your gourmet burgers. And how we came up with all of that is that we did our own research, YouTube and the food channels, and that's how our menu was created. So when I left my job in the SAPS in 2019, what I did was take my pension, the large portion of that pension, and I invested in the business. But then what I did with the other money is that I went and bought a fast car. The rest of the money, I cannot tell you where it went. You know, because I think when we first started with the business, we never had a actual business plan. You know, we never had a system that's working for us in the shop. So I think with the money that we had then, we just bought 1, 2, 3 that could work for us in the kitchen. You know, and I think with an experience of not having so much funds within you, it can lead to you not utilizing the money in a proper manner. You know, and that was in 2019, end of February, end of February. So from then onwards, I'm 100% at home, at the restaurant. Didn't have a plan. You know, I'm running the shop, I'm the boss now. To, you know, without a formal plan, just, you know, people looking for a job, come. You know, and without having a proper system, I'm telling you today that you're not gonna make it. You know, you won't see le 5 cent by you won't even see it. You know, so I think the biggest problem we had was not having a proper system. And then as years went by, you know, I never had any formal training in business. Zero, nothing. You know, from my background in the police to going to business, I think one of the other mistakes was not connecting with the right people, asking for advice before I actually left my job to say, I'm leaving my job now and I want to do this. So how do I go by from now, because I'm going to be self-employed. I think that's the biggest lesson for me. Was up until only last year did I first attend my first ever business program. And I was like 4 years into the business. And I think that actually helped me to be where I am from last year up until today. I'm probably not the same person because of what I've learned from the program that I went through last year. And I'm actually starting another program on Monday. It's another business program for another 12 weeks. You know, and I think one of the modules they cover there is financial management. You know, we never had a business module that covered the finance part of the business. And I think we lost so much money without knowing, without being financially equipped, in the day-to-day running of collage culture. So from 2019, 2020, got into some money again, huge chunk, same mistake. This time I didn't buy a car, but then if I can tell you, Hore, that money, some of it went to the shop, yes, but better part of it squandered because we did not know. Sometimes we think, Hore, the money the business make is yours, and it's actually not your money. You need to get paid from your own business, and that's your money. And then sometimes you'll take you'll think, no, let me take 5,000 and go spend it elsewhere. And then that 5,000 doesn't even come back. You lost. Come on, store. There's like 100 people waiting for you to open. You can't even tell them and I think it's very difficult for us. I think customers don't have that understanding, or as a business person, sometimes we go through these downfalls, and then you cannot explain to them why usna cheleta stock. Whereas business social media, it's active, but then also late. And then we did go through a period where Rabula, Monday Rabula, Tuesday Rabula, Wednesday, Taunyana, Thursday on stock. So I think the journey that I've taken and the decisions that I've taken to lay the change of lifestyle, I think it also helped with taking me from where I was to where I am. And I think one of the reasons why I accepted this invitation, if it was under bargaining, to say, Hore, no, you're a success and everything, I would have not taken that invitation because I am not yet where I think I should be. But because of these mistakes that I went through my business journey, I think I was here, 2018, 2019, step 1, and I think I've covered step 2, I'm on 3. And for me to get to level 10 is to learn from what I did 2018, 19, and 20, and to not repeat the same mistakes ever again. So to cut a long story short, just to give advice to anybody that's in business or willing to go into business, just embrace your mistakes. Leave room for you to learn. We do not know everything, but if you're willing to learn, I think you can take your business to the next level. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my story.